Do you feel tight and stiff in your hips? This hip opening yoga sequence targets each of 4 primary directions of hip movement. Try to do this yoga sequence 3 or 4 days a week, and you will notice a major difference in how your hips feel soon. Are you ready? Let's start it. Sitting on heels. Inhale, swept arms over the head. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale and exhale. Cat-cow pose. The knees and hands on the mat with the hips width. Inhale, lift the rib cage. Exhale, shift the weight to the palms. Inhale, tailbone lifts up into dog tilt. Exhale, spine arching as a strong cobra spine. Inhale, the eyes are softly looking up to the sky. Exhale, eyes on the mat and back to the child's pose. Inhale, hands press into the mat. Come to downward facing dog pose. Shoulders square, heart open. Lift rib cage. Draw the belly in. Inhale, right leg up and step forwards between hands. Left knees on the mat, right arms overhead. Slowly lift the torso and lean hips forward slightly. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. Comes into crescent lunge. Straighten the left leg, coming onto the ball of your left foot. Hold for a while. Release hands. Step back to downward dog. Keep breathing. Step one leg at a time. Inhale, left leg up and step forwards between hands. Right knees on the ground. Right arms overhead. Slowly lift the torso and lean hips forwards slightly. Feel the stress in the right hip flexor. Come into crescent lunge. Straighten back leg, coming onto the ball of your back foot. Hold here for a while. Exhale. Come back to the downward facing dog. Half pinging. Inhale. Right leg up and draw the belly in. Pull the right knees towards the chest. Drop right thigh and thighs to the floor, making sure to keep the right knees in the line with right hip. Left leg to rest on the floor with top of the left foot facing down. Take a moment to square your hips, both hips in one line. Hold here or lower torso towards the floor, allowing hands to rest on forearms. Inhale, all the way back to downward dog. Step one leg at a time. Inhale, left leg up and forward. Drop left thighs to the floor. Left knees in the line with left hip. Right leg to rest on the floor with top of right foot facing down. Take a moment to square hips, both hips in one line. Hold here for a while. Or lower torso towards floor, allowing head to rest on forearms. Inhale. All the way back to downward facing dog. Step one leg at a time. Sit on floor with knees bent and shin stacked with the left leg on top. Use your hands to position left ankles on the right knee. Sweep the hams overhead, spine extended and bent forward. Try to reach the floor with your forehand as low as possible. Ideally, the left knee will rest on the right thigh, but if your hips are tight, your left knee may point up towards the ceiling. Over time, as your hips become more open, your knees will lower, keeping your hips squared. Hold here for a while. Inhale, all the way back up to the sitting pose. Change. Right ankles on the left knee, hands over the head. Inhale, spine long and extended. Exhale, short belly in and bend forward. Hinge at the hips and slowly stretch back muscles slightly forward. If this is enough for a stretch, hold here, or fold your torso over your thighs to go deeper. Hold on a couple breaths. Inhale, all the way up, hands down. Mountain pose, sweep hands over the head and step left foot back, facing the left. Palms down to the shoulders level, lengthen spine and bend forward. Grab ankles and pull up torso towards the thigh. Tighten the back of the legs. Try to reach the forehead on the floor. Shoulders relax and away from the ears. Release and halfway lift. Keep left leg straight and bend deeply into right knee. Draw your palms to meet at heart center. Change. Other side, bend deeply into the left knee. Flex right foot, palms together to the heart. Now come into yogi skirt. Feet at least as wide as your shoulders, keeping your knees stacked over your ankles. Bend your knees and drop your hips as low as you can. Elongate your spine and engage your core. Relax the weight of your hips towards the floor. Breathe in. Turn to right and press hands into mat to downward dog. Step one leg at a time and walk towards hands. Forward folding. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, palms down to the heart. Inhale, sweep hands over the head. Step left foot back, facing the left. Palms down to the shoulders level. Lengthen spine and bend forward. Grab ankles. Pull up torso towards thigh. Tighten the back of legs. Try to reach the forehead on the floor. Shoulders relax and away from ears. Keep pulling. Release hands and halfway lift. Keep left leg straight and bend deeply into right knee. Draw the palms to meet at the heart center. Change. Bend deeply into the left knee. Flex right foot, palms together to the heart. Toes straight up to the sky. Change. Count into yogi squat. Feet at least as wide as your shoulders, keeping your knees tucked over your ankles. Bend your knees and drop your hips as low as you can. Elongate your spine and engage your core. Relax the weight of your hips forward. Turn to right. Come to the downward dog. Now kneeling down and come to the triangle pose. Inhale, knees on your mat. Slide your feet apart so they are wider than your hips. Slowly sit down between feet and press the top of your feet evenly into the mat. Bring your inner knees together. Now we try to go deeper. Lean back onto your forearms and slowly lower torso to floor. Arms over the head. Try to keep the knees down and together. Lift the rib cage, the back of neck on the floor. Keeping breathing. Feel the stretch of the hip flexor. Hold for a while. Inhale. Rise up with the hip of your elbows. Kneeling on the mat with knees hip width apart. Bring your hands to your low back, slowly to lean your torso back. Lift your chest, lengthen your spine, and look back. Open your heart and shoulders down. Keep breathing. Inhale. Rise up the body. One more time. Kneeling on the mat. Bring your hands to your low back, slowly to lean your torso back. From here, bring your right hands to rest on your right heel, and then your left hands to your left heel. If you can't reach your heels, turn your toes under. It will be easier. To come out of the pose, bring your hands to your hips and slowly leading with your chest. Lie on the ground with knees bent and feet grounded, hip width apart. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Place your hands at your low back, just above your butt, and keep your elbows grounded. Relax your body weight on your hands to sink into this hip stretch while gently strengthening the lower back. Rib cage lifted. Exhale. Release hands. Feet on the floor. Relax. Inhale. Lift the right foot and place the right ankle above left knee. Thread the right arms through the openings you created with the right leg and clasp hands behind the left knee. Lift left foot off floors and pull left knees towards chest. Flatten the right foot. Hold for 30 seconds. Then repeat on the opposite side. Place left ankle above right knee. Clasp the hands behind the right knee. Lift the right foot off floor and pull right knee towards chest. Flatten left foot. Hold for 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Relax. Both legs down. Inhale. Bend both knees. Place hands on outsides of feet, opening your knees wider and your torso. Press your feet into hands while pulling down on feet, creating resistance. Breathe deeply. Hold for at least 30 seconds. Exhale. Release hands. Bring both feet together and let knees fall out to sides on the floor. Hands on the mat or on your belly. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Hold for at least 30 seconds. Inhale, rise up and sit on the mat. Cross the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms over the head. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hands down to the heart. How's your experience today? Let me know in the comments. Have you enjoyed this yoga flow today? Please like it and don't forget to subscribe. I'm looking forward to see you next time. Namaste.